Greetings everyone and welcome back to the colony of Medusa's Raft, where we have got a textile trader nearby. Amberlina, would you please go and call them for me? That would be quite grand. Let's see, is everyone okay? No, you won't. Ah, no! Power is running out, that is horrible. Sleepy Joe, can you do me a massive favor and prioritize refueling this? Also, have we got any wood shop down? We've got a couple of things. Lisa, could you prioritize refueling this for me? Because I really do need this power right now. It's high time we get that, I suppose. What are we currently researching? We're researching deep drilling. Once we've got that, we're going to go with geotherms. Unless we already do have geotherms. I might have already researched it. No, we don't. Okay. Right, so, ooh, look at that. Look at that lovely blue there. An earthly blue in a way. Okay, so that's bringing in a little bit of power, not a whole lot. Our base does draw quite a lot, unfortunately. Sure, if the Joe can finish off this, then we'll load that up. That's got 34 canisters of fuel. That gives us 3 days, 5 hours. That's actually pretty impressive because I'm fairly certain that the wood generator takes about 75. And when it's got that, it only lasts for about 3.5 days. So at half charge, the chem fuel generator can last the same amount of time as the wood generator. Let's actually see this once it's loaded. 75, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm pretty impressed with that one, actually. Very impressed. The thing is, though, how much does this make? Let's have a quick look. How much does making chem fuel from wood produce? Make a batch of chem fuel. Okay, well, I currently got 64 of 10. Let's say we always want, well, how much could that store? I could store 70. Okay, well, we are going to want at least 140 then, so let's go for 200. If we go for 200, that's going to give us, you know, enough and then some. Resume production when it drops below 70. Once we don't have enough to fully refuel one of the chem fuel generators, start making more. Alright, that's going to be interesting, because it takes, how much was it, like 70 wood? It'll be interesting to see how much a batch of chem fuel is, because that's really what's going to decide whether it's worth it or not. Because this produces how much? I think it's about 1,000 on this. Sorry, yes. But that produces 1,000. How much do these produce? Over twice as much. And for twice as long for a full stack. Okay, I mean, it'll certainly be more convenient by the feel of it. But whether it's more efficient is difficult to say. However, I did notice that you can also make it from organics. And what does that mean? I can make it from meat? Wow. Nutrition amount of 3.5 is required per batch. Well, human peoples. We may have a new use for you. In fact, oh, can I use hay? Because if I can use hay as... Oh my lord, that's amazing. Though I imagine hay is very low on nutrition. Let me have a quick gander at you. Hay, how much do you produce? Nutrition, 0.05. Yeah, very little. Kibble, 0.05. Human meat, 0.05. Okay, so it actually would require a lot of these things to produce anything. That makes sense in a lot of ways, actually. There we are. What about the meals? This meal is... let me grab a simple meal there. Nutrition of 0.85. Yeah, so it would actually take quite a lot, no matter what we do there. Okay. Well, we'll bear that in mind in the future, then. Okay, this has got power. Amberlina. Have we still got them nearby? Call Fiberium Company. We've got 2 textile traders, okay. Unbreak export. Let's go for them. Yes, I know, I just disturbed you. Yoko, really? Yoko, why are you there? Yoko. Why are you sleeping in that room? That makes me actually quite sad. Yoko. No. Not staying in there. You sleep in Dark Aavak's room. Damn it. My goodness. This is how you get Balthazar in trouble, Yoko. Okay, so with that all done, grand. This needs to be cleaned up fairly, as a fairly high priority. But we're going to make our individual hospital rooms look very nice. Now, I want the slate walls because the slate is basically a theme of all of the walls in this place. Let's see what you've got. Have you got anything particularly nice that I can sell? Buffalo Wool Parker I'm keeping. But the personal... No, actually we won't sell the personal sheet. That's actually pretty good. As is that one. Synthery, that's going though. Sure, that can go as well. In fact, all of those can go. Got a lot of human leather that you would take off our hands. Sure, we're gonna shift a lot of this. Well, yeah, and the buffalo leather as well. Hair leather, goat hide, deer hide. We've got enough to make some nice things with that. Boomalope leather. We've also got enough to make some nice things with that, actually. So we'll keep hold of that. The squirrel skin, yeah, panther skin. These were just given to us. We'll keep the wool because that's very nice to make into things. In fact, I really want to start making that into carpeting. That's not bad. We make a healthy amount of cash there. Okay, I approve. Right, let's speed things up a little bit and see how we can get things working around our colony. There we go. That is so much better. Look at all that room we've got now. Glorious times of these. Glorious times of these. Right, so everything is running. We've got plenty of power coming into the colony. I'm pleased by this. People are heading out probably to gather things that are lying around that they've been told to gather many, many times before. No, you're off the hunt. Oh, that's perfectly fine then. We do need that stuff brought in after all. Ambelina, super unhappy though. Super, super unhappy. She's in a daze right now due to the psych-out withdrawal. Not a lot we can do about that, Ambelina, I'm really sorry to say. I mean, we could let you start taking it again, but no. Right, now, we're going to be making plasteel hospital beds. Everything in this room is going to be super awesome looking. Let's go for you. I've already considered the qualities, and generally speaking, they're going to be a bit more beautiful. The plasteel hospital beds do not have a benefit over regular hospital beds. They don't give any sort of treatment benefit. However, we are going to want, let's say, an ornate square plant pot, but this one shall be made out of plasteel as well, because I want this room to look pretty futuristic. In a lot of ways, I want it to look pretty futuristic. We also want a television right about there. Oh, this room is going to be grand. It's going to be one of the best rooms in the colony. Right, how's everything else going? People got a lot of stuff to do. Muffalo 1 is fully healed. I'm really, really pleased to see that. You guys can go out. Ooh, we have got our wool loom complete. Right, okay, so make wool cloth. Now that requires camel hair, megasloth wool, buffalo wool, or alpaca wool. Weaves any type of wool and a loom to create woven cloth. What? Let me just have a look at this before I waste a lot of things. J4. This requires just wool cloth. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well let's do this until we have. Sure. We'll say we want 100. 100 wool cloth. It's a reasonable amount. And pause on completion. Resume if we've got less than 40. That's 10 tiles worth of flooring. There we go. So there we are. I best get you a little chair. And you know what? You can have a wooden stool out there. I think that will look a little bit nice. I'm also going to restrict the livestock zone from this little area. You know what? I'll restrict the livestock zone from over there. And this place is getting even smaller now. I know. But it's meant to be that just a little place they go out and enjoy. So it's mostly to sun themselves rather than to be fed. We will have this running down. And then over here, we will have... sure, we'll go with the same. There we are. And it'll look lovely, I think. It'll look really quite nice. We can have another little light over there as well. Let's go ahead and find you. Furniture. Will this be too far? No, it won't be. Excellent. I approve. Right, how's everything going in here? We've got our television running. It's good times. We've got the vitals monitor going. Miss Minnie is making this. Let's see. How good is it going to be? It is. Oh, it's only good. That's horrible. Right, mad animal. Local boom rat has gone stark raving bonkers. Critical alert. Major break risk. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, it's Nebula Bomb, actually. I didn't know about that. Luggage. How about you just turn these on for a moment? And then just carry on about your business. Luggage is about to be tracked down. Let's go and have you stand there. You coming inside now? Please, thank you. There you go. You can go and take care of that for me. Thank you. Yeah, that is going to be quite nasty. Right, let's have a look at Nebula Bomb. What's the matter, Nebula Bomb? Feeling terrible. Rebuffed by Veronicorn. Cold. Are you? Oh, yes, you are. Well, why is that then, Nebula Bomb? What are you wearing at the moment? D'hide t-shirt, human leather gardening vest, human leather cargo shorts, human leather overalls. Alright. What are we making at the moment? We are making nothing. We've got a little bit of everything right now. Why don't you put on a parka then, Nebula Bomb, if you're that cold? Let's make some pants, I guess. How about some thermal pants? Let's make 2 of these. Make until you have. There we go. And that way people can just pop on thermal pants if they're a little bit chilly at the time. That room looks amazing, except for the fact it's got loads of stuff in it. But otherwise, looks really nice. It's a good bed. Let's have a quick look at you. Immunity gain speed factor is 116, 100. Oh, that's 17, 107 because this is enhancing that. Medical 10, quality offset +7, immunity gain speed factor +2. Okay, well that's nice then. Yeah, that all seems to make sense. We've got a Masterwork Plasteel end table. Let's have a look at you. This small table goes well with the bed. It is actually 72 beauty. My lord. This is a glorious room. Right, okay, so at this point then, we really need all of that stuff moved out, and moved out right now. Problem is, we've got nowhere to move it out to right now. We are currently working on this. Dewdrop is presently working on that one. It's going to take a little while, though. How about we make some more bricks? Any stone block. Let's have a look at you. Let's... We've got too many slate blocks. I wouldn't mind making some marble blocks at this point. So, sure, let's add that in as a specific one. And again, we want it to 100. Let's take that all the way up to 100. And we'll set it up with the same resume options as we got on the slate, which is... Oh no, slate just flat up. Always have 100. Okay, we'll do the same for marble then. That'll clear out some of this marble from around the map, which will be useful to us. There we go. Alternatively, just for the time being, I can turn on chunks in there as well. So let's just try and clean this place up, because I really would like to get Dark Aavak in there as soon as it's possible, so that I can have him see if he can get that Bionic spine installed. Because that is going to be great. There we go. Let's get everything moved over. Thank you. This room is becoming nicer and nicer and nicer as time goes on. Slightly impressive. It's at 42, and now it's still slightly impressive. Sleepy Joe, could you clean this room? Or Lisa? Is this room actually already cleaned? Oh, okay. We're waiting on that then to be put in there. Right, visitors, finally. A group of visitors from the Grey River Covenant are visiting the colony. They have some items to trade. Okay, well, that's very nice. Always glad to have some visitors around. There we go. At this point, I'm going to allow you to continue moving all of these chunks away. In fact, let me go ahead and get rid of this temporary zone we set up for storing them. There we go. We really don't need that anymore. Ooh! Jarodan successfully recruited McFly. Wow, 1.6 chance. Alright, fair enough. Hello, McFly. Let's have a look at you then. Let's see. Can I actually select McFly? There we go. Right, McFly was a coma child. A childhood accident put McFly into a coma. He didn't wake up until he was in his late teens. His body never recovered from the years of inactivity, but people tend to take pity on him when they hear his story. Okay. House servant. Early in his adulthood, McFly was kidnapped and sold to wealthy aristocrats as a domestic servant. He got to know the kitchens and basements of his master's mansion well, but never did any work outside. All right. Perhaps Dark Aavak was brought up as a servant's child, and that's what just galvanized him towards making something better of his life. He saw all of these noblemen just having their hedonistic parties, and he wanted some of that, and he took it to an extreme. Eventually, he conquered the world that noble happened to be a noble on, and sold the noble into slavery after eating all of his fingers in front of him without any anesthetic, and eating his children. And then just decided, no, he wanted more, so he started conquering other worlds. That's why probably McFly and Dark Aavak just don't get on. McFly reminds Dark Aavak of his humble beginnings, and he hates being reminded of that. Also, he didn't really eat the children. He just ate most of them. He left them alive, because that hurts more. Dark Aavak is a very, very peculiar character. Let's continue butchering people. We must remind Dark Aavak of the good times now that his father's actually joined the colony. Let's eat the people. Let's find the ones that remind him of the nobleman. Got the same nobleman's eyes. Maybe a distant cousin. Let's continue looking through. Right, there we go. Make square plant pot. Where is said plant pot? Where has that been stored? Please tell me it's got... Oh no, it's poor. It's a poor plant pot. How wretched. Hunger number 2. This work bears a representation of Izumu Nebula Bomb Howl practicing haul with a grizzly bear as the grizzly bear thinks on the simpler days when she was a feral beast. Nebula Bomb is wrinkling his nose in concentration. The work is infused with the idea of trouble and is done in a hyper-realistic style. The smiling head of a singer watches over all. The portrayal refers to the training of the grizzly bear. You know what? I think we'll give that one to Nebula Bomb. Where is Nebula Bomb's room? Where does Nebula Bomb live? There we are. Nebula Bomb, here you go. You've actually got a really expensive plant pot now. We would like another one, please. Continue making these until we get a good one. Damn it. Unless we no longer have the... No, we've still got loads of plastic. We're good for that. But who is our best artisan? I think it is actually Dewdrop. She's actually really good. Dewdrop, would you work on that for me, please? Please and thank you. There we go. Let's get this going because we're not gonna pop anyone in there until that's ready. Though on that note, we could begin work on another room. And to that end, I'm going to start walling over that area because we're going to want plenty of room in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, yeah, there we go. Because we only want the rooms themselves to be 4 wide. And we'll build a second private hospital room. There we go. Everyone's getting things done. I am a little bit sad that is a good bed rather than an amazing one, but oh well. I could actually say that I won't accept it unless it's top quality. Miss Minnie, how high is your construction? Yeah, it's really good. It is stupendously good. I think good is acceptable for now. Good is acceptable for now. Who is at the extreme break threshold? Yeah, Ambelina's at the extreme break threshold. We know this, unfortunately. And we will continue to try and fix that, Ambelina. It's just going to take a while. Right, well, let's have a look at McFly. Let's try and keep McFly off the same grouping as Dark Aavak. Though, at the same time, they'll never have a chance to bond and fix their woes. Okay, well, we'll allow you to share a little bit of time with each other. But generally speaking, McFly's going to have his own setup there. So it's just crossing the joy time a little bit with Dark Aavak there. Let's now have a look at you, McFly. The same sort of things that everyone else has, except you're not going to do any kind of doctoring. You're actually really good at this. So you're going to get a 2. In fact, you are now the best. You're a bit of a con artist, really, aren't you? Fair enough. You'll also have a 2 on handling. As far as negotiation, yeah, you can get a 2 there as well. You're very, very good at it at this point. In fact, you're so good that Jaratan is now going to move down to a 3 on that. You can remain at 3. Yeah, you guys are all reasonably close to each other. Yeah, so you can all have that as a 2. Yeah, I think I'll leave that there. In terms of cooking, no. We've got some people who are actually good at the stuff, so... well, actually, I'll allow McFly to do it as a tertiary task because he is reasonably good. Hunting, no, not for now. Construction, no. No one should be constructing except those who are actually good at it. Mining is a task for everyone, whether you're good at it or not. Crafting is also a task for everyone, whether you're good at it or not. At this point, I would like you to be a... yeah, you can mostly do cleaning, I would say. That seems reasonable. And... yeah, okay, I'm fairly happy with that setup of skills. Crack on, I would say, except... No, we'll leave that as is. Generally speaking, it should be 3s and 4s. Most people will have 3s and 4s. But those who are focused on the task will have 2s and 3s. There we go. There we are. We'll get all of this hauled out as well. Dewdrop is halfway through making a new plant pot. Very well done, Dewdrop. There we go. As long as it isn't actually on the low side of the qualities, I'll install it. It's fine. I just don't want a poor quality plasteel plant pot, considering how much work we're putting into making it. There we go. Let's get all of that sorted. And we are almost done. We are, in fact, done. This is normal. Okay, well, that's fine then. Let's have a look at you. Plant decorative flowers, blah, blah, blah. This sculpture bears a representation of innumerable clubs. The image is bordered by 5 eagles, while the work is shaded in hues of black and red. Poem number 72. Its beauty is 32, so that is fine. We will get that installed in this room. There we go. Let's get everything going. Oh, it's going to be grand. We also need a seat for someone to visit. Where should the seat be? We could have a seat over there. And you know what? We're going to make it out of human leather. Damn it. Human leather. And this seat can go there. Yeah, I think that'll actually be quite nice. But maybe even have another light over there just to keep this room reasonably well lit. Yeah, sure. Now, it's going to make the room quite claustrophobic, but it's a hospital room. I don't care about it being big. I care about it being effective. At this point, I'm going to actually... yeah, you can... no, we're going to turn that one off. Don't need that running anymore. Hopefully, that will mean... oh, it just flat out cuts the consumption of the power. Good. Bulk goods trader is over here. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, cargo pods as well. Wow, all of the things happening at once. And steel. Oh, wow. Super good. Super duper good. Now, let's get these chairs set up, please. We do need them made rather soon. Also, I'll allow you to butcher that one last person, then we're not butchering any more people. Oops. Let's go ahead. In here, bills. Suspending that for now. There we go. We've got enough human leather and we've got enough food for a while. And let's have a look at these. That is an excellent armchair, and this is a good armchair. Okay. Overall, pretty happy with this. Somewhat impressive room. Let's have a quick look. I mean, it's dirty on the floor. We'll get that sorted. In fact, Lisa, can you sort that out for me? What does that count as? Rock rubble. Well, can't that be cleaned? Can no one clean this room? Is this rock rubble? How does one get rid of rock rubble? I mean, we've clearly cleaned it up from the other rooms. Dark Aavak, can you clean up the rock rubble? Maybe that just takes time. Maybe it's just one of those things you can't really affect, which is fine if so. Okay, let's get the last little bit of work in there. Then finally, Dark Aavak is going to be off to get his cybernetic implant attempted once again. Amberlina is currently making some chem fuel. Good, 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 good. We'll see how much that produces. If it's 20 chem fuel, that isn't actually that bad. No, I would say that that's actually quite reasonable in that case. How are you guys doing out there? We could go and have a chat with you. We've got a bit of money. Okay, McFly. Go and practice your con artisanry with those people. Tell them the sob story first. Lead with that, then go into everything else and try and get the best deal for the colony that you possibly can. No, Amberlina, don't do this to yourself. I mean, your withdrawal is going to go away, but you're going to start it all over again. That is rather wretched. Maybe I need to put all of that in there, but the moment I do, she's going to just go and try and grab the flake or the IO. Okay, well, everything is set up for Dark Aavak. Dark Aavak, it is finally time. Finally time for you to install your bionic spine. Where are we? Install bionic spine. And as a result, go rest until healed day. In the best room that we have. We are hauling in various things to turn into more steel, which is always good. Always happy to see that. And we're actually doing quite well here. Oh, have you produced more? Doesn't look like it, actually. Looks like you got halfway there. We'll have to see. How are these doing? They're relatively highly loaded, so I'm not sure. Right, who's going to be doing the work then? Balthazar? Carrying steel slag. Who's going to work on Dark Aavak? Reserved by luggage. Luggage, how good are you? No. No. Afraid not, luggage. Where are you? There we are. Balthazar. Dark Aavak hasn't lost trust in you. He understands that sometimes people make mistakes. This is your chance to redeem yourself. Okay, let's see what you have to trade then. Also, what we can just sell to you. You know what? Psychoid leaves. All of them gone by. There we are. That will help us out a little bit. Smoke leaf leaves we'll keep. We're already selling all of the Deadman's apparel, which is good. We're selling anything which is not particularly good or is close to not being worn anymore. There we are. Anything down here? Yeah, anything that's poor or shoddy. In fact, I should really set that up as an automatic thing. I will do off camera between this episode and the next. We'll set all of that up to be automatically sold if it's of like a low quality or very near to not being worth keeping anymore. Get rid of you. We seem to be fairly good. I'm going to get rid of all the sandstone blocks. I don't like building with sandstone. I don't like the colour of it. We could get rid of this ridiculous amount of fertilizer that we've got. But we're currently trading away an awful lot of things. Let's see if you've got anything we would like. You've got Yorkshire Terrier, you've got Huskies. How long does a Husky live for? Life expectancy of 12. Might be able to get... we've got a female alpaca there. Yes, we'll take you... In fact, we'll take both of you. We'll get that much more wool, you see. And... Sure. We'll grab you two as well. So we're actually drastically increasing the amount of animals that we're going to have in the colony. Let's see. Is there anything else? Right now, I'm not actually doing anything with these hops, really. So let's go ahead and sell them. We'll just get them out of the colony for now. That is more or less everything that I care to trade. We could purchase a few things, but I don't think we need to. Accept. So there we go. Perfect. McFly, carry back all of this wonderful, wonderful stuff. Makeshift fuse is broken down. That is a bit of a shame. Oh, wow! Larry and loneliness. That is fantastic. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. I'm hoping you are actually mine. You must be because you're named. That is glorious. Let's have a look. Right, we want everything trained on all of you who can be trained to any degree. Lisa actually trained hardship. Well done, Lisa. None there because you don't have a bond. You're all going to be living in livestock for now. There we go. Once you're bonded, then you get, at that point, a specific area to yourself. But unfortunately, they are not pregnant. That does make me sad. Oh well. That would have been a great way to start her off, because that is exactly what I was hoping for. Right, Balthazar. Installing Bionic Spine. Come on, Balthazar. We're all waiting for this. There we are. Another group of visitors. Before the last ones have left, actually. Yeah, we really do need to expand out our visitor area. That is probably going to be one of the next things that we look into. Come on, Balthazar. Don't let us down. Not again. Not again, Balthazar. Come on. You can do this. You can absolutely do this, Balthazar. We all have the most faith in you. Okay, maybe not that much faith. I'm a little bit worried. Come on, Balthazar. Let's have a look. And we didn't get... Ha-ha! Balthazar never doubted you for a single second. Efficiency at moving is now 120%, and efficiency at manipulation is now 120%. This is grand. This means that any job that requires any kind of dexterous manipulation, so pretty much all crafting jobs, Dark Aavak is now 20% faster at doing. He's also 25% faster at just moving at this point. Next thing that we want, the next thing that we want as a result of this is going to be, I mean, I'd love a power arm, but that's actually incredibly hard to make. Wait. We actually do have 2 Scyther Blades, do we not? Oh, this is the combination that we need. Okay, so we can make various things. Where is the claw? What we want to do is we want to make a claw. No, make bio animal leg, arm, eye, ear, jaw, and spine. Unfortunately, that might be the next thing. Basically, if we can make the power claw, sorry, the claw, you effectively turn the Scyther limb into kind of Wolverine claws, but they drop your manipulation because you're less able to manipulate things because you've got big, ruddy, great claws on your hands instead. Makes you awesome in combat, not so awesome when it comes to actually doing anything non-combative. But a power arm takes those claws and installs it in a bionic arm, and they become retractable claws. At that point, you get all of the benefits of additional manipulation, additional strength, on top of the ability to just pop your claws and just wail on something. They actually do a lot of physical damage as well, and because they're fist weapons, they attack very, very quickly. So that's ultimately where we want to go with Dark Aavak. Let's actually have a look at the power arm. 1 power claw, 1 bionic arm. Yeah, okay. Well, for the time being, then I guess we could just make some bionic arms. All bionic hands if we really wanted to, but I think bionic arms would be what we want. So, bionic arms require a simple prosthetic arm, 35 plasteel and 5 components. We're going to want 2 of these. So we are next going to want simple prosthetic arms. That's going to require 55 steel, 25 plasteel, and 3 components each. It's going to be expensive for the plasteel, but it will be worth it in the end, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Next up, we've got a new hospital room, so let's get this room ready for the next person. There we go. And, of course, a plasteel door as well. And yes, I know I am using up my plasteel here, but there is actually a lot more plasteel on the map. And also, we can trade for it, and in fact, even discover it once we are finished with our research. I am super, super pleased with how things have gone in this episode. But I think that's where we're going to be leaving it. Dark Aavak has got his first prosthetic. Now, actually, that should affect his feelings. So he's got plus 50 from being married to Miss Minnie. Plus 20 because they're in the honeymoon phase of their marriage. Plus 20 because he just ate someone raw like it was intended. So he's actually as happy about eating someone's body part as he is about being in the honeymoon phase of his marriage. Just no one tell Miss Minnie this, I think, is probably the best way of approaching that particular situation. People know, but people don't talk. Yoko knows, Yoko agrees, but again, Yoko can't talk. Prosper the File has a bionic body part. That's plus 14. I'm a product of modern technology. I can do everything better. Not yet, but we're getting there, Dark Aavak. Got some loving, luxuriantly comfortable at the moment. Opinion of Miss Minnie. Moderate expectations. Yoko's master. Impressive bedroom. Somewhat impressive hospital. Wearing worn-out apparel. Slept in the cold. Disturbed sleep. Ooh, is it particularly cold in it? Yes, it bloody well is. I had not thought about that. So we're going to need a wee heater in this room just to keep this place nice and warm. And to that end, then we'll have a vent there as well. We'll just pop the vent. I'll pop the vent over there instead. So that'll all look wonderful. And I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for joining me, by the way. And I hope you will join me for the next. But until next time, and as always, do remember to like if you liked, sub if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.